modern city with traditional Southern values. I underestimated how far he was going to go. What he was willing to do. Visit the historic French Ward and enjoy local cuisine at one of our 5-star restaurants.
Killing them wasn't enough. Lincoln Clay was using them to send a message.
Or spend the afternoon in the bayou and take in its natural splendor.
Sal Marcano had no idea what he was going to unleash.
New Bordeaux. Safe, family-oriented fun. Make it your next vacation destination.
This city survived the War of 1812, the Civil War, and God knows how many hurricanes. But when Lincoln Clay went after the mob, he inflicted more damage than all the wars and hurricanes combined.
Lincoln's mother abandoned him in 1947, a couple of years after he was born. His mother, I heard she was Dominican. I always figured his father was white, maybe even Italian. Not that it mattered. Back then, if you look black, you black. Same as today, I suppose. He stayed at the orphanage until 1958.
Well, when did you meet Lincoln Clay? 1966. I was running Black Ops out of Laos on behalf of the CIA. He was loaned out to me via joint CIA-DOD task force.
He was a quiet boy. Good boy.
2 Purple Hearts, a Bronze Star, and the Distinguished Service Cross. He served his country with honor and distinction.
After the city closed the orphanage, he fell in with Sammy Robinson. Sammy ran the black mob over in Delray Hollow. I can't say I approve, but orphan colored boys didn't have a lot of options back then. Boys like Lincoln, ones who've been abandoned, they're always looking for a home. Always looking for a place to belong. I think he thought he'd find it in the army. Thing is, once that's lost, you can never get it back again.
Иван, здорово. Да нет, я с этого бесплатно скачал.
When he returned from the war, Lincoln ended back up over at Sammy's. Now Sammy owed the Italian mob a whole lot of money. And he needed Lincoln's help.
Там задержка минимальная.
It's a damn shame what happened. It breaks my heart.
Сколько весит? 27 гигов.
Still say this is the craziest goddamn thing I ever heard. Using real money to rob the feds.
Well, hell, man, not like this is our cash. This all came from Scaletta. Besides, peanuts compared to what we're gonna haul out of there.
Is everything we need to burn?
Давай, Вань, качай.
Yeah, that's it. I grabbed the keys to the truck,
Я
then we
ведь
can
100
get
лет
the fuck
хотел
out of here.
Взять ключи, затем скрыть. О, как все быстро-то. Бля, что такое все резко?
Hey, man, grab those keys.
Спасибо, ладно. Какой нарезка. Че за
Keys
херня?
in the other room. Grab them so we can get the hell out of here.
Still not sure about leaving him like this.
He came through with the truck just like we asked. He would grease his partner to make it look good. If you got doubts, why take the chance?
Как Миша с говном.
We should get going. You got the keys so you can drive.
Come on, let's get the hell out of here.
АВМ Кросс, здорово.
Take it easy heading to town. We don't need the cops crawling up our asses.
Да, Мафия 3.
Ah, that poor fuck back there. He ain't got no idea what he's in for.
What was his cut? 5%?
They're about, not like he'll be able to spend it. Feds will be watching his every move for the rest of his life. Probably be better we just whacked him.
If I learned anything in Nam, always a good idea to dangle someone out there. Use them to get everybody's
100
attention.
лет хотел в нее
And
поиграть.
just slip away.
Руки не доходили.
So answer me this. What's the craziest thing you saw over there?
You don't want to know.
What's that?
Anyhow, you don't want to know.
Hell, man, I'm a taxpayer. I got the right to know how my money's being spent.
Oh, Georgie Marcano pays taxes.
Damn right I do. That's how they got Al Capone, and I ain't going to prison for no fucking tax bill.
Аль Капона посадили.
Come on, you gonna answer the question or what?
We on the coast of Quang Nai, evacuating the civvies for Charlie overran everything. Anyway, we getting him onto a medical ship. And this woman walks up. She got a baby in one hand and a leash to a pig in the other. She starts up the ramp, and the MP stops her and tells her, you can only bring one thing on board. So she tosses the baby into the water. MP goes ape.
КС нет,
Tells
играю в
someone dive in
Valorant.
after the kid, starts screaming at the woman, wants to know what the fuck she's thinking. You know what she says to him? She says, I can always have another baby.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Hey man, you asked.
Yeah, but I thought you were gonna tell me a story about some gook getting his dick blown
Жду,
off
когда
or
выйдет.
something. I mean, god damn.
It's
Второй.
not a fault. But not like you think. Conditions over there, man. Jesus Christ. One day you're raising cattle, tending your rice. Next day everything bombed flat. You put people up against the wall, they will do anything to survive.
That better been one delicious fucking pig.
Спасибо от души. Залетай.
Guys at the reserve probably won't be too keen on you waltzing around with that piece of yours.
I'll just leave it under the seat. Time to see if these forged IDs are worth a fuck.
Valorant 2 выходит. Ждем 2 число.
Back it up to the loading dock. Some of these fellas might get a little rough with the language, and
Well, ain't like I've never been called nigga before.
I know, but I'm just saying, if I go along with it, ain't nothing personal.
The only thing I care about is getting our hands on that money.
When I say something about being hot, that's when we make our move.
All right.
Now, here we go.
Put your IDs up to the glass.
We're part of the Boeing crew.
What the fuck's this shitheel doing here?
Affirmative action. You know how it is.
Old country is spinning around a goddamn toilet. You can follow me. As for you, go on and grab those bags off the truck. You'll be carrying them to the
Coming
room. How much y'all bring in?
$238,546. Small bills mostly.
I'll have Miss Gale call up to your office when we're done. She'll confirm the delivery.
Appreciate it.
Boy, pull your head out and grab that money.
Точно, берите деньги.
You need to check that scattergun. You packing anything?
Still in training.
Good. One less goddamn thing for me to worry about.
You can pick it up on the way out.
Buying rooms down in the cellar. This way. I ain't seen y'all around these parts before.
Y'all's over in Georgia for a while. He just got out the service.
And my cousin's been trying to get on here for over a year now. Was in the Navy for 2 tours, got medals falling out of his ass. Government tells him thanks, but no thanks.
That's a crock of shit if I ever heard one.
Sad day when a God-fearing white man can't get a job, and that old nigga who staggers in is hired on the spot. You bastards better not be playing with each other back there. Fuck you!
Что такое?
Christ, look at that. Didn't know y'all held that much gold.
Washington's been shuffling around on account of the war. It's here, and it gets sent to Dallas, and it comes back. It doesn't make a lick of goddamn sense. Here we are.
Следовать за охранником, да?
Put those bags on the table there.
Never done this detail before. Figured it'd be bigger.
That gets the job done. Only time there's a problem is when the flue clogs up.
Fuck, that's some heat right there.
We used to use coal for it, but a year or so back we switched over to oil. Maintains a more consistent flame.
Here's some.
God, that guy was an asshole.
We need to move. Danny and Ellis should be coming up any time now.
Give me a second.
Ах уж жечь его.
You take care of those guards. Keep your ass down. You don't want them getting a drop on us.
I know what the fuck I'm doing.
You know that house we've been renting out? Called over there last night. Told them I wanted to sell it. Told them they needed to be out in 2 weeks. And the man, his name's John, starts laying into me, saying the lease gives them the right to a 30-day notice. That's how he's supposed to find a new...
Let's go, man. This place ain't gonna rob itself.
Oh, I hope this combination Skeletor got us is legit. Well, I'll be damned. All right, go for it, Godzilla.
Мафия.
Holy fucking shit.
It's beautiful. All right, I'm gonna take care of this room. You see what you can get from outside. Once these boys punch through with that drill, we're gonna start throwing this down.
Хочу поиграть 100 лет, что-то, блин.
Damn it! You triggered the fucking alarm?
Shit, I didn't notice this cage was on a different system. All right, we're gonna hold off the guards until Danny's done drilling. Hey, you're gonna pull this off.
Give me a goddamn hand here.
Goddamn, we sure kicked the hornet's nest this time.
Only way we walk out of here is if we get the weapons stored in that armory. Bust the door open. I'll watch our asses.
My old man gonna shit up breath when he hears about this. Fuck! Fuck! Come on, help it!
Come on, you dirty fucking whore!
Give me that damn thing.
Shit, man, these guys ain't fucking around.
Faced way worse than this over in Nam. Little smoke don't mean shit. Stay close to the vault, watch for the drill. I'll deal with these assholes.
This boy's starting something. He didn't just vanish. I say...
Well, Sammy had men all over the place. One of them worked at a cleaner's and stole the uniforms Georgie Marcano and Lincoln Clay wore on the day of the robbery. Another one was a janitor at the Federal Reserve, and he provided a rough layout. The robbery of the Federal Reserve was timed perfectly, and none of it would have been possible without the involvement of Sammy Robinson, Lincoln Clay, and the rest of the black mob.
You just come from Vietnam?
That's right.
I was a Marine in the Pacific. You take it from me. Just because you're home doesn't mean you're back. You understand? People around here, they don't get it. Never will. Keep your ass out of trouble.
Sorry I'm late. Got caught up crossing the bridge.
Don't worry about it.
Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for my stepbrother, Lincoln Clay. You seen him? He used to get ticked off if you were even a minute late.
Kiss my ass.
There he is. How was the trip?
Being as how this is the first time in 4 years and somebody telling me where to go, what to do, or how to do it, it was fucking great. What's new with the old man?
Man, don't even get me started on Pops. He used to pull his head out his ass.
Same as ever then.
Brother, you have no fucking idea.
Damn, Ellis. She's looking good. Just like I left her.
Man, even I know not to fuck around with your car.
All right, come on. I'm ready to go home. Sammy's doing all right.
Ever since we got your telegram about coming home, he's been climbing the walls. What if the plane crashes? What if the train's delayed? What if they call him back? And he goes stand in front of the kitchen window and sip his whiskey like he was expecting you to come strolling up the sidewalk. Don't say nothing about me telling you that.
I won't.
He'll be fine once he sees you. Ever since Mama Hell, you know how he gets. Remember Marty and Ron Langford?
Sure.
They moved up to Empire Bay a year or so after you shipped out. Started selling weed. They call and ask me if I want some. I say, sure. It's free money as far as I'm concerned. Anyhow, a month back, Marty drops me a line and says they're moving into heroin, that they're looking for a partner down around these parts.
Can't imagine Sammy was too keen on that.
I'm never told about the weed. That ain't nothing to nobody. But this, I gotta talk to him about. I ain't said more than 3 words, and he's yelling about the feds. How we don't need J. Edgar up our asses, and what the fuck am I thinking? Selling dope with kids running around the neighborhood. We ain't selling no dope to no children.
Like they got any money to begin with. Fucking around aside, heroin's pretty serious shit. Knew a couple guys over in Nam who were running it. Wound up pissing off the wrong person. Got their throats cut.
Shit, man, I know what's what. That's why I'm talking to Georgie about it.
There's no way Sal's gonna go along with that.
Georgie says he'd keep his old man from fighting out. We'll still clear the hollow in Frisco, just selling the French Wall. George's Uncle Lou won't say shit as long as we give him a taste of the action.
I don't know, man. George is a cool cat and all, but heroin ain't the kiddie pool.
Come in on it with us. I bet he'd agree to a three-way split.
I don't know. I kind of need to lay low a bit, figure some things out.
Yeah, all right. Come on, we're going through the front. I ain't having your wall here. I ask you to back door. Look who I found panhandling out in front of the train station.
Pleasure, man.
Welcome back, baby. Boy, I send you to bring Lincoln Clay home. Not the big nigga who ate him.
Well, shit, old man. I finally went somewhere they knew how to cook.
Welcome home, son. How are you?
I'll be better once I get some of that shine in me.
I always did love corn whiskey. I would like to make a toast. My father used to say that the real worth of a man came from the mark he left on the world. When Lincoln first told me he was joining the military, I was against it. Too dangerous, I say. Let those people fight their own war, I say. But then I realized Lincoln needed to go out and make his mark. And that's precisely what he did. I'm so proud of you. Paul Lincoln! Bienvenue à la maison!
Paul Lincoln, bienvenue à la maison.
Good to see you. It's so good. Nice seeing you, Lincoln. Oh, I kept you in my prayers.
I really appreciate that, Father.
Now who wants to get shit-faced?
Woo! It's hard to explain what it's like coming home from war. Elation, fear, guilt. Imagine being trapped in a dark room and there's no way out. And every fear, every nightmare you ever had.
We barely have 2 nickels to rub together. Now we're paying for all that food. Jesus Christ. Watch that mouth of yours. We wouldn't be in this mess if you would have listened to me.
What mess?
It's not something you need to worry about, Lincoln. I got it under control. Under control? God damn it, you need to... Boy, I'm not warning you again. Have it your way, old man. Let him be. He needs to cool off.
You mind telling me what's got him so riled up?
We've been having problems with the Haitians. But like I say, I got it under control.
Well, truck's all loaded up. I figure we got enough out there for... Should I come back?
In honor of your returning to us safe and sound, I made a donation to Father James here. Supplied him with food he can hand out to some of our needier family.
Well, I was hoping you'd lend me a hand, Lincoln, and give you a chance to see the neighborhood.
This thing with the Haitians, how serious is it?
Ah, you know Ellis. Someone looks at him the wrong way, he's on them like a wet dog.
Like I said, I can come back.
Nonsense. Lincoln needs to get out. Enjoy the day. Besides, be good for the two of you to spend some time together. Go on. Those people waiting on their food.
Oh, I saw Lincoln a couple times once he was first back. He told me he wanted to leave town, head out to California. Now, he had a friend in the service who could get him a job working at the Mare Island shipyard. And the only reason he came back was to tell Sammy and Ellis goodbye.
Подписку все пытаешь.
But then he found out about
Груня.
the trouble Sammy was having with those Haitians. So he decided to stay and help. Those Haitians, they are bad news. No talking Lincoln out of it. Whatever else he might have become, Lincoln was always loyal.
Welding, most likely. 3-month apprenticeship to start, then the union lets you in.
You tell Sammy and Ellis?
Not yet. I'm gonna wait a few days. Didn't want to spring it on them since I just got back.
Well, they won't like to hear it, but they'll come around. You need to do... what's best for you. Go ahead and start serving those folks. I'll be back. It'll be good for you to reconnect with the community. These folks missed you.
Give Sammy my best, Lincoln.
Yes, sir.
Давай хоть по одному, блядь.
Warm meal, warm heart. Oh, sure.
Хоть по одному, блядь. Миски свои давай. Сейчас я вам, блядь, черпану.
Thanks.
Окей, блядь.
How your day been? You
Давай свою
delivering a
миску,
real
блядь.
blessing here, Lincoln. Thank you.
Blessings mine, ma'am.
Давай миску свою.
Couple of days back and they already got you working?
I'm happy to do it.
Means a hell of a lot to all of us.
Маши миску свою.
Don't get old, son. It's a fucking shit show.
I'll see what I can do about that.
Hey there, Lincoln.
How are you, Regine?
I'm good. Nice to see you around the holler again.
Nice to see those big brown eyes again.
Well, they'll be over at my aunt's place with the rest of me. You should stop by.
Maybe I'll do that.
Lincoln, we got trouble.
Run, Regine!
Once we're done with you, Lincoln, Sammy's next.
had to start something.
You boys ought to be ashamed. Got him.
You dare, yeah, you die.
Ну, типа. Кому тут, блядь, еще, блядь?
Francois Papadoc Duvalier was elected president of Haiti in 1957. By 1959, he had created a secret police called Tonton Macoute, and people started to flee. Most of them settled in the southern United States. Now, mixed in with the good, hard-working people were hardened criminals. They formed the backbone of what became the Haitian gang. Now, Lincoln found out they set up in the swamps and were led by a man named Baca.
You and Father James done already?
We got jumped by the Haitians. It's time you level with me. Tell me what's really going on.
Yes.
Yes.
I suppose it is. 7 months ago, folks in the Hollow started getting robbed. Money, jewelry, things of that nature. Didn't take long for us to figure out it was the Haitians. Then those bâtards en velours started going after the lottery.
How much money are we talking about? How much?
Enough that we're in deep shit with Sal Marcano. Haven't kicked up to him in 3 months.
Jesus Christ. If I deal with them, that gives us time to settle up with Marcano, right?
Let me worry about Sal. He and I go way back. But this thing with the Haitians, it's time for it to end. You and Ellis need to handle it.
How we gonna find them?
Back in the 20s, folks used to pull salt out of the bayou. They even built themselves a little shanty town. When the Depression hit, they abandoned it. That's the only place this could have come from.
We're gonna need guns and ammo.
Call this number. But do it away from here. No sense tipping anybody off.
Or we could sweep the Hollow, track down and kill every last one of those cocksuckers, then we wouldn't have to worry about it.
The last thing folks in this neighborhood need to see is colored people killing each other. Do this quiet. Away from here.
Once we eliminate whoever's running the show, the rest of them will go down on their own. Trust me.
All right, soldier boy. I'll follow your lead.
Be careful here. Those Haitians are a hard people. Do not ever underestimate them. Celui qui sait diverser seul suscite l'hostilité.
You sure this is how you want to play this?
Last thing they're gonna expect is an attack from the water. You head back round to the row. Stay with the car. I'll meet you over there when this is done.
Hope you know what you're doing.
Trust me, Ellis. Here in a bit, this will all be behind us.
One's gonna hit the bar, the other's going after Perlas. Boss says if we have to burn down half the Hollow to get Sammy, we doing it. Ain't stopping till that old man's dead.
Him, Ellis, and the other one.
Lincoln Clay.
He's the one. This time he won't get away from us. Should have killed that old man a long time ago.
Think the boss was worried Sammy didn't ball Marcano. Ask him to come down on us.
That cracker asshole. Give a shit about some more out, nigga. Long as the money's coming in, Marcano don't care who's handing it to him. Papa Legba, open the gate for me. Achabon Legba, open the gate for me. Open the gate for me, Papa, for me to pass. When I return, I will thank the Iwa. He's not what...
No excuses! Tear this place apart!
Shit! I'm out in front! Boom, boom, boom up behind me! Today's the day you'll die! Tear you limb from limb! That's all! Too hot! Get it low!
Don't think about it! Shoot!
Over here! Watch out! Bullets! Don't reload! Behind me! Boom! Boom! Watch out! He can't hit me from here! Shoot the shit out of me! Don't think about it! Shoot him! Getting low! Fucker's trying to bury me!
Скорился, блядь.
How many men we send?
2 teams. One's gonna hit the bar, the other's going after Perlis. Paul says that we have to burn down half the house to get to them. We'll stop until every man is dead.
Him, Ellis, and the other one.
Lincoln Clay.
He's the one. Everybody, give me it's shotgun time! Shot than I thought! I'm hit!
Fire! Keep him from moving!
Shoot him from this side! He's out of ammo! Now don't think about it! Shoot him!
It's shotgun time!
Where's your people, cocksucker? Didn't expect that.
God damn it!
people, cocksucker. Let me at this fucker. I'm hit. We lose the numbers.
Should've killed me when you had a chance, asshole!
First, I'll kill you.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
You made a big mistake going after the Hollow.
Hallo, zwei ist sie. Coward! Traitor! Fuck me! Not also to white man!
The man you're talking about took me in when I had nowhere else to go.
You are no better than him!
Это еще что за девочка? Ведьма, блядь.
You can't take us strong! You fucking pig! Damn you to hell!
Take it easy!
Take it easy! Take it easy! He kept me in there, locked in there, day and night. Beat me, use me. I curse you, motherfucker! You and your entire goddamn family!
He's dead! He's dead! He can't hurt you anymore. It's over.
Over? Over! This is never going to be over. Pajam!
Fucking Haitians.
Hell no. Sammy's boys in there. Kill him.
Don't think about it. bullshit! Get over here, damn it! Shit! I need to reload! Let's split him off the top, motherfucker!
Get behind me.
Don't think about it! Shoot him!
Get him!
Don't think about it! Shoot him!
Pains out!
He's a better shot than I thought! I had him! Firebomb that fucker! See him? I'm throwing a Molotov!
А? Все,
Watch
прибавил.
out!
Я говорю, тут боты, говорю, даже интереснее, чем в пабге.
Ну, блин. Сейчас прибавился. Ну-ка, что-нибудь скажи. Алло.
Раз, раз, раз,
Ага.
раз.
You won't let me move! Holy shit! Shoot him from the side!
Ну,
Watch out!
прикольная игруха, слушай.
Ну.
In position.
Причем
Get in the
16-го.
way.
16-го года.
Don't let me die like this.
Единственные диалоги бы вот были бы на русском вообще.
Ну, блин, качай этот, бери. Как его? Со стима.
Got something!
About fucking time.
Наверное, скачивать со стима надо. Будьте счастья.
Always gotta get you out of trouble, don't I?
You home?
I am. How'd it go with Baka?
We came to an understanding. He stayed dead, and I let him. Let's get back to Sammy's.
Can't even tell you how
Тачка
happy...
клевая, говорю.
Boss is gonna be. Man, this shit with the Haitians has been weighing on them.
With them out the way, things will calm down.
Ну, прикольно, прикольно.
Been telling him for months we need to do something like this, but Pops, he... I don't know. Sometimes I think he's
Ну,
lost
вообще,
the taste for
блин,
this shit.
я не знаю почему, но почему-то хаяли эту игру там.
I know, just makes me wonder what
Хаяли?
happens after.
Тут
You know?
Джов,
No, I don't
по-моему.
know. Explain it to me.
Да, что-то им
Don't
не
matter
понравилось.
if it's a bullet or the hand of God. We all go
Пойдет
sometime,
игра?
right?
I suppose. Ellis, we don't need to talk, but
I pray that Pops outlives the
16
both
вообще
of us.
отлично, да и сейчас даже интересно поиграть.
Every motherfucker in the hollow's gonna be looking to us or gunning for us. Just saying we gotta be ready when that day comes.
yeah, well, that's not something we got to worry about right now. So just cool it with your grand plans, all right?
Yeah, alright.
Не, прикольно.
thing Lincoln didn't understand, or maybe want to understand, is that for a man like Sammy, there's always gonna be more Haitians. Now, if there wasn't someone going after Sammy, then there was someone else forcing him into a bad situation. It was never going to end.
Это что за, блядь, это что за батюшка, я не пойму.
Ну, вот он, типа, от его слов, как бы, что ли, он рассказывает, типа, всю эту херню. Типа, он
ну,
вот...
это похоже, типа, вот этот негр, да, за которого ты играешь, постарел и...
А может, да, типа. Стал проповедником. Напился.
Ага, мочил всех направо-налево, проповедник, блядь.
Здорово, видишь, какой, как я, да? Красивый.
Watching that list scroll by, wondering if today is the day. I finally see your name.
But you never did. Nothing happened to me.
There's only so much luck down the well.
Вискарик хуярит.
Sooner or later,
пойти чай
pull up that
поставить.
bucket, there's nothing in it.
Ты-то толстый.
So,
А такой же, как он, красивый, здоровый.
Pay him his goddamn money one way or
Нет,
another.
нихуя.
Lottery gonna be enough to cover it?
The lottery? No. But Sal called a bit ago. Wants you to meet him up the country club. Says he's got something in the works. Square things up between us.
The only black folk allowed in there to help.
Now, they may not like it, but they're not gonna say no to Sal Marcano. He says you get to come in, you get to come in.
Fine. I always did want to see the inside of that place.
You need to do whatever Sal asks, yeah? For all our sakes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Чайник налил.
Welcome back to Native Son, dear listener. Well, that was a much-needed break because old Remy had to put a little more fuel on the fire today. Thankfully, my producer, Gilbert, thank you, Gilbert, was kind enough to bring me in a full thermos of coffee from downtown's own Tasty Patisserie. Just hits the spot. You all out there know what I'm talking about. Yes, you do. Oh, and Nancy wanted me to remind y'all that Tasty Patisserie is still filling orders for king cakes for the upcoming Mardi Gras festivities. Now, you tell her Remy sent you, and it's buy two, get one free. Can't beat that? So go on over there and tell her I sent you. I know, I'm not supposed to enjoy my coffee on air. Oh, Gilbert's turning red, folks. Oh, I tell you, we like to have our fun, dear listener. And that's what Mardi Gras is going to be all about. Good old-fashioned New Bordeaux F-U-M. And if I sound a little enthusiastic, well, I'm sorry about it. But I am. I've talked before about being honored to be part of the crew of knights for the 10th year running. We got a heck of a float plan for y'all, and we have spared no expense in strutting our stuff. Now, this will be my first crew since my daddy died last year. And, dear listener, you know how important Mardi Gras was to him. God rest his soul, he was one of the crew of Knights founders. He was captain for more years than I can remember, and Daddy was Rex back in 1932, for those of you whose memories go all the way back there. Oh, you know, I tell you, he'd spend weeks, months, preparing. That man. More than anything else, it was the tradition, the feeling of being part of something, of this city that he loved so. My father believed that every man had his role to play, and every role contributed to the greater whole. Those Reds over in Russia, even the ones here at home, they try to sell that as equality. No,
know, sir, there's always gonna be a king. And each king has his day. I'll tell you, that coffee sure is fine. On the next episode, you better believe we're gonna talk about this here story that President Johnson is considering a deal with the Russians to scale back our nuclear program. We're going to that and a lot more right here on the Native Son.
Яхт-клуб Петрусо.
Уебал тачку, блять, Вася.
Новую пиздану.
Та была лучше.
Это тоже ничего.
fuck you doing up here? Help goes into the back.
I'm here to see Mr. Marcano. The name's Lincoln Clay.
That a fact? I'll be goddamned. Mind your manners while you're in there, boy, or there'll be hell to pay, you hear?
Lincoln
Старина.
Clay! Christ, man, get a look at you. I bet those fucking gooks
Такой
shit
здоровый,
themselves when they
как
saw
я,
you
блядь.
coming.
Been a
Бычара.
long time, Georgie.
Oh, no shit, it's been a long time. I think the last time I saw you was that night over in the
Нет,
French
ты
Ward,
жирный.
right before you shipped out. Damn if that wasn't a gas.
Oh, I seem to remember me and Ellis running from the cops. And Danny ending up in the drunk tank.
Hell, man, I bailed him out. Besides, just worth it to knock the hell out of them cracker assholes. Smoke?
Sure.
Smoke?
Oh, man.
Sammy said Mr. Marcano wanted to see me.
Mr. Marcano? Shit. Make him sound like a goddamn lawyer. You just call him Sal. Come on, he's in the back.
I should have wore something else.
Hey, these squares have a
Такой
problem
же,
with
как
your
я,
dress.
здоровый.
Take it up with my old man. He'll tell him to kiss his ass. Nice
Нет,
thing
у него
about
живот
it,
не
you
свисает, видишь?
Нет, он...
И он джинсы
I
носит.
hate to cut this short, darling, but I've got a meeting coming up. Remy, a pleasure as always.
Бычара какой.
А на тебя ни одни джинсы, блядь, не полезут.
Не, ща полез.
Lincoln. Good to see you. This is Vito Scaletta. He's the one I've been telling you about. Come on, Lincoln, sit down.
So you served in Vietnam, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sal tells me you earned a few pieces of tin over there.
Well, I served with some good men. Nothing I did would happen without them.
Army, Marines?
Regular Army at first, and then I was recruited to the 5th SFG.
Special Forces.
I told you it was something else. Now, not that anything's gonna go wrong, but just in case, goddamn, don't you want a man like that on your side?
Well, if you're vouching for him, Sal, that's good enough for me. Look, I got a couple things to take care of. Thanks for the drink.
Christ, that guy's an asshole. Fucking carpetbagger. Commission sent him down here from Empire Bay about 15 years back. He's been a pain in my goddamn ass ever since. Well, I guess you're wondering what this is all about.
Yeah, Sammy didn't tell me too much.
Twice a year, the feds take old money out of circulation and destroy it. Over the course of the next few days, that money's gonna be delivered here to the reserve in town.
And you're gonna hit one of those shipments?
No, sir. We are gonna use that occasion to gain access to their vault.
And then steal everything that ain't nailed down. Should be 6-7 million in there, easy.
That's pretty fucking ballsy.
It's a chance of a goddamn lifetime is what it is.
Now, Vito's fronting a lot of the money for the job, and he got us the combination to the vault. Hey, you had a chance to see Danny?
No, not yet.
Oh, well, you will. We brought him and his old man in on this, and they're gonna need your help, so go see them. They're still in that same place.
There's something else we gotta talk about. Now, it's safe to assume you know about the problem Sammy's been having.
I took care of the Haitians. Once things settle down, money will start coming in again.
You see that right there? That's what I'm talking about. You didn't sit around with your thumb jammed in your ass. You saw a problem, you went out and took care of it. God damn, I'd take that over money any day of the week.
We pay our own way, debts and all. Always have.
Oh, hell, son, I know that. I wouldn't expect otherwise. But you know, even after we all evened up, you're still gonna be slopping around in the ass end of this city. Not much of a future in that. But maybe there's a different way forward, you understand? For all of us.
What'd you have in mind?
I want you to know I mean no disrespect when I say this. Sammy's a hell of a man, but he's not getting any younger. And I'm thinking it's time to make a change.
Well, I don't think that Ellis is ready for that kind
I'm not talking about Ellis. I'm talking about you. I want you to run the holler.
I can't do that.
Well, look here, if you're worried about Sammy, don't you understand? Now, he's always been on the level with me. And this job we're talking about, there's more than enough for him to retire on.
He took me in when I had nowhere else to go. Treated me like a son. I'm sorry, Mr. Marcano. I can't do that to him.
Well, shit, son. I'd be lying if I didn't say I wasn't just a little disappointed. But I get it. You're loyal. Which is something that is scarce these days.
Do you still want me to help with this thing we've been talking about?
You goddamn right I do! And when it's all done, you all be more than square with me. You have my word.
What do you really want to hear? That we kidnap and torture anyone suspected of working with the VC?
I'm trying to ascertain the level of training that Lincoln Clay received during his time in Vietnam.
Someone like that you don't need to train. You point them in the right direction and get the fuck out of their way.
Let's try
Can't see a goddamn thing.
Neither can they. Stay cool. We'll get through this shit.
Motherfuckers.
Got a box. Come in.
Fuck yeah! The drill's through! Hot damn, Alice, what took you guys so long? Piece of shit drill kept overheating. You and Lincoln both still in one piece? Yeah, we good. Where's Danny? He's pushing everything off to the side so that we have room to catch the money. All right, well, once we square away up here, we start dropping it down. But make it quick. Motherfuckers killed the lights.
Just worry about the money. I'll deal with this.
Pointing at him.
What's he think he's doing?
God damn it, those guards will cut us down the second we make a break for it. Tell Danny he needs to get us out of here.
Hey, these bastards got us pinned down. Y'all need to figure something out. I got some TNT. I'll put on outside the hole and detonate it. What the fuck is that gonna accomplish? With any luck, it'll blow a hole big enough for y'all to drop down. With any luck, Danny, do you even know what the fuck you're doing? Come on, it's dynamite. How complicated could it be? It's lit. Get the fuck away from the hole. trying. Danny's leg is pinned. I need your help.
No one really knows why Sal Marcano turned on Thomas Burke, but he took Point Verdun from him and gave it to an enforcer named Roman the Butcher Barbieri, who promptly busted up one of Burke's legs. Now, Danny Burke was part of the heist crew. I mean, he was a gearhead, had never done anything like this before, but Thomas Burke insisted. He figured if the heist was a success, Sal would forgive him and return Point Verdun.
Да, я тут.
Ну, о чем твой мог в Чикаго уехал?
Не знаю, в гости... А, с Ленаркой уехала она.
А, обратно зачем? Ты поедешь.
С Ленарки.
Hey! No, I heard there ain't nothing sweeter than Vietnamese pussy. You tell me it's true. Casanova Clay. Shit, man, it's so fucking good to see you.
You too, Danny. How's Nikki?
God, she wanted to be here, but I ain't remember how old it is. Oh, God damn! You piece of shit!
Yeah, unfortunately.
Come on, let's grab a beer. Wait for the old man to chill out, and then we can get down to it.
Yeah. What's up, man?
You already got it all set up and organized. All the girls gonna be there and everything, except we just gotta go in my cars, because we can't roll up in that beat-up piece of shit outside.
Oh, you didn't just call my all-American machine a beater.
I'm just saying, there are better rides out there.
Hey, bullshit there are. This car's a beast. I dropped the custom 358 in before we shipped out.
That ain't the only thing you dropped in there. Maybe you should tell me about how you'd borrow it from Ellis and take the ladies for a ride.
Hell, man, leave me out of this.
Did you fucking my car?
Nah, ain't no big deal. I was always wrapped up tight. Besides, I already got one fucking bastard in my life. I don't need another one.
All right, you know what? You gonna clean it. Not just the back seat, every square inch. I don't need to be riding around sitting in your shit. Hey, and you, funny man, you gonna fucking help.
Like hell I am. Shit, I didn't get any.
Yeah, well, it's just new.
Jesus Christ, you fucking jokers got about as much chance of pulling this off as I do at winning a goddamn decathlon.
All right, Doc, we hear you.
Johnny and Ellis, you're gonna use the drills to cut a hole up through the bottom of the vault. You and Georgie, you'll be inside. You're to drop the money down, then get the hell out of there. That goddamn drill in needs to move though, so we need a boat to get it through the canals and into position.
Ellis and I are worried about the boat. See, Georgie's old man flipped the guard at the reserve, giving you his truck.
Between that and the uniforms, ain't no one gonna give us a second look. Come on, let's get moving. Still gotta swing by Skelettas and finish up some prep work.
Hey, and you two assholes, don't think this gets you off the hook when it comes to my car. Y'all best get ready to clean it.
I ain't cleaning shit.
Hey, you cleaning it.
My father was a lot of things. Few of
Is everyone in? We need to go.
We all here, go! Holy! Guards coming down through the hall. Fuck, more guards. We need to get the fuck out of here. Motherfuckers! Cops cutting off our escape route.
We'll find another way out of here. This tunnel has to go somewhere.
Fuck, man! Fuck!
Ты в PUBG также на катере ездил.
Ага, блядь.
It's the fucking cops! They're opening fire! Cops! Cops!
Причем, заметь, здесь-то, блядь, ну, блин, картинка лучше. А игра весит, блядь, в 3 раза меньше, блядь.
Задание провалено.
Ебал весь катер, блядь.
Да что такое?
Is everyone in? We need to go.
We all here, go! Holy! Guards coming down through the hall. Fuck, more guards. We need to get the fuck out of here. Motherfuckers! Cops cutting off our escape route.
We'll find another way out of here. This tunnel has to go somewhere.
Алло.
Keep going, don't slow down! Eat shaking, motherfuckers! God damn, take it easy! I see you, you cocksucker! Punch it, Lincoln! Are you out of your fucking mind? Fuck, fuck, fuck!
Everybody all right?
That was the craziest fucking thing I've ever saw!
I'm glad we're breathing and all, but what the hell we gonna do now?
Only option is to head up.
Are you kidding me? There'll be cops all over the place.
Well, any luck?
Shut your mouth before you get us arrested.
Stop, goddammit, stop! Fuck you, pig!
Hey, man, get off the phone. Right fucking now.
Y'all keep an eye out. We're in some deep shit and need your help.
Where are you?
Just off the parade route. Danny's hurt.
I can't get a car to you because the roads are closed off. Listen, there's a grocery store on the backside of the cemetery. Can you get over there?
Yeah.
There'll be a car waiting at the loading dock. And Lincoln, be careful, yeah? You and Ellie Sport.
We will. Sammy's having a car delivered. It'll be at the loading dock at the grocery store.
God bless the old man. Let's go.
I apologize.
Are they sleeping or dead?
I'm sorry about that.
Cut through the bar, Lincoln.
Cocksucking cops tell me the party's over? I'll tell you when the goddamn party's over!
An untold number of federal officers were killed today when two gunmen robbed the Federal Reserve.
Fuck, you hear that? We made the news! Shut the fuck up, Georgie. We need to keep moving.
I'm getting you for the last fucking time. You need to tell me what you did with the purse.
All units respond. Suspects are a Negro male, approximately 6'4", a white male, approximately 5'11", and two unknown accomplices. They are armed and extremely dangerous.
Fuck, they found the boat.
Stay cool, man. We're still good.
Excuse me.
That's not what she's saying.
You look at her face. She ugly as shit. Move like that. Say the old damn.
There's something wrong with that boy.
My friend here can't handle his booze.
Stay in line. God, don't fucking waste it.
The fuck are we gonna do?
Ellis.
Fucking pigs are everywhere.
Ellis, chill out. Everything's gonna be fine. All right, you guys take Danny and the money. Get to the car. I'll deal with the cops. I'll warn them off you.
Hey, no fucking way, man.
It's all right. He ain't going alone. We all got a friend, Jesus.
Amen.
All right, let's go.
Hey! Over here!
Code 3-5. Suspicious person on foot. Responding unit investigating. All units be advised. Suspect located. On-scene units engaging. Attention all units. There's been a homicide in the French ward. Suspect is described as a Negro male. Response requested.
He's got a gun! All units, negative visual on suspect. Begin search in immediate vicinity. All units be advised. Suspect located. On-scene units engaging. Responding units. Visual contact with suspect lost. All units in vicinity be advised. Suspect engaging with on-scene units. All units, negative visual on suspect. Begin search in immediate vicinity. All units, search is called off. Repeat, abandon search. Return to patrol.
Where's Georgie?
We got separated. Before we lost sight of him, he said he'd meet us back at the house. Get in!
Available units. Officers investigating. All units in vicinity be advised. Suspect engaging with on-scene unit. Responding unit. Visual contact with suspect lost.
We managed to get out of this. I'm sleeping on a bed of titties. I don't care what it fucking costs.
They gone?
Yeah, man, they done. I knew we could pull it off. I knew it. We're rich.
I'm robbing people with a 6-gun.
I fought the law, and the law can kiss my ass.
Проще будь.
I fought the law and the law.
Улетела булочка сегодня.
Кто?
Машина.
В смысле улетел?
Продал.
Зачем?
А я тебе не говорил, что ли?
Нет.
11 я купил.
Зачем?
За 11. За 25 продал.
Бать ты мамкин бизнесмен.
Ну а хули деньги? Осталось 11 тысяч, думаю, там это продавали. Был хороший вариант, короче. Срочно забыл. 3 дня она у меня постояла, я ее помыл и все, и продал.
Че
Ну а
свою
чё,
зачем продал?
14 тысяч на дороге, что где-то валяется, что ли?
Да, нет.
Я свою не продавал.
Так уж улетела булочка что-то.
Ну?
А, ты про нее же и говоришь, что
Да,
11 продал?
Да.
А, ты, короче, перекуп.
Перепук.
Перепук.
Так, давай рассказывай, что тут, какие новости в мире это компьютерном. Я что-то отстала.
Мафия 3 играю.
У меня ж клава пылью покрылась, я хуею, рая. Такого никогда не было, нахуй.
Такая вот жизнь заставит.
Заставит, сука, шевелиться.
Я в Мафию 3 играю.
А, вижу. И чё? Как?
Пойдет? Прикольно. А что еще играть? Мы он с Саньком в дуо зашли.
Опять, в смысле, скачал заново?
Она у меня
в дуо.
Она скачана, мне что, место до хера я не додал.
Понял. Короче, ты расстроился опять, да?
Ну, с Саньком зашли, Санек меня, да, в дуо. Ты, блядь, в конце там 2 патина попалось, и то вообще такие раки они. Короче, одни школьники остались. Первой каткой сразу топ.
Ебать.
Там вообще такие нубы сейчас играют. Из 100 человек, вот мы нам попалось сколько? 6 человек живых, что ли, да?
Да это все, это кого? Они сейчас такой убыток будут работать.
Ну они поэтому сейчас на 4 дня ведут.
Да ты че?
Да, потом 50% скидка. Пать толбоёбы, убили. Там нового героя.
Я тебя понял, нахуй, что ты все, ты теперь. Игорь это.
Старый,
воин магии.
Старый
магии.
Пёс, старый пес.
Старый пес, ну.
Брим.
Так и
тачка как гранта твоя заводится.
Как именно, как твоя гранта? Как чья гранта, не понял.
Ой,
у меня приора.
Как твоя приора, блядь, завелась с 5-го раза.
Не, я сейчас булочку, блядь, прямо мне аж нравится, ебать, она едет прям вообще.
И пердит, да? Булочка.
Она твой гранту выебет просто, хвост и в гриву.
Да. Думай так. Нового героя добавляет Valorant. Какая-то Райн.
Да я не знаю, блядь, там твою эту хуйню.
Давай заходи, что тоже.
Она платная будет?
Бесплатно. Да она весит всего 4 гига, чё.
Вообще. Ее можно на телефон скачать.
Да, и играй с телефона. Не знаю, у меня 4 гига весил ОБТ.
Кто-то от меня отписался. Вот пидорас.
Конечно, там отпишется.
Че?
Не заходишь.
3 недели вообще никуда не было. Ну ладно, будем Valorant играть тогда.
А чё больше нечего?
Аккаунт.
В КС неохота, старое дерьмо. Warzone столько уходить. Конкретно задротить Warzone.
Всего я хотел секерфер купить, сука. Столько перерыл нахуй на этом ДНС ебаном, так нихуя не решил.
Чё не взял-то? Она хоть и лежит.
Машину мы.
Руками мой.
Царапать краску?
100-летний.
О, ты себе ведро и мой ведром. Тяпкой.
Не жалко уже. Уже не жалко тебе, наверное, там че краска вся почертана.
На серебристом еще не так видно. Все это дело. Хуйня.
От 16-го года, да, мафия, блядь, самый прикольный.
Сейчас же ремейк будет, первый.
Да, да, первый. Только не знаю, что будет. А, она уже стоит что-то. Предзаказ 1999.
Пизда ценники.
Да вообще ёб. Кто? За ремейк. Просто прикинь, графику переделали.
Да нет, там все переделано.
Задания, как понял, такие же останутся, миссии все тоже, только график.
Да нет, как выйдет, может, ремейк, новая игра.
Я читал же про нее, они сказали, да, это не новая игра. Они назвали ремейк первым. Может, какие-то добавления миссий будут, а так останется все старое. Поэтому они же показывали старые места, но с новой графикой, типа.
Это как в GTA 5 есть места с GTA San Andreas, и чё? С новой игрой.
Опять жрет скотина, что-то ты, блядь, ты уже харю свою там видишь, блядь.
На тебя хоть наушники-то налазят, ебать, раз.
Конечно.
Хули поди, ряха, ебать, свинина там, поди.
Нет, я бы хуй знаю.
Да, дед сел?
Ем. Ну.
Да, нахуй, чё там? Что с диета? Молочно? Или пивно? Просто себе желудок портишь и все, да?
Заебали эти истории, блядь, по 3 часа, блядь.
Слушай, вникай, нахуй. Значит, в пубг все, рипа, да?
Да.
Ваш вердикт пиздец ему, да? Папка только с бани приехал, блядь, кайф вообще. И что ты скинул? Посрал просто хорошо. Алло. 40 килограмм?
100 грамм, блядь.
Поди хули полный туалет набубенил, нахуй.
Скинул, да? Как
Сегодня зашел в наш ДНС, где на поселке. 8300 мои наушники стоят. Наши.
Давай.
Вот эта цена, да? Ёбнешься. Я еще брату говорю, вот у меня такие наушники. Он, не патч. Я говорю, нахуй. Качественный звук, хороший день требует. Да. Да или нет? Все понятно.
We need help. A call just came in on a car being stolen in the hollow. If there's a unit in the area, maybe stop over and see what's going on.
So, what's going on in your world this weekend, dear listener? I have my Saturday night all planned out. I'm gonna put on a nice suit, because you know old Remy has to go out looking sharp. I'm gonna get myself a haircut. And I'm gonna have dinner with 31 very special men.
Suspect engaging with on-scene units.
Who are these people who want to get me to give up a night playing cards with Miss Marcana, you ask? Well, I'll tell you, 31 young men.
Attention all units. Suspect location is Barclay Mills. We have a report of a car being stolen in Barclay Mills. Please respond. All units. Suspect has entered a vehicle. Be advised. Suspect now in a vehicle. All units. Pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrol.
Maybe after I'm done here.
Don't work too hard, man.
Heard they're flying James L. Ray back this week. Still amazes me they expect us to believe it was one man who did end Dr. King.
It's too easy. Too pat.
Let's say he was the one who shot Dr. King. Just him and no one else. What if it's really that easy to strike down a great man like Dr. King, President Kennedy, Brother Malcolm?
Then nothing in this country will ever change.
Ой, видел вчера, как Илон Маск запускал
And someone can take it all away just
Dragon
like
Space?
Нет, 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 а чё упал?
Зачем все отправили в космос?
И для чего она там?
Ну, блядь, прикиньте, в истории частная компания, первая в истории, которая запустила. Ну, у них же, они же нашими все услугами пользовались, а теперь все сами.
What was that?
We all want Dixie out of the hollow. Give me your boss and I'll make it happen.
Fuck. Shit. Get to the voodoo shop. You'll find the boss there.
Sorry about the headache, brother.
Bullshit. Huh? Who's that?
I think we should leave.
Чё? Да просто, блин, хотел в нее поиграть. Да я не играл в нее. Что, третья плохая, что ли? Прикольно вроде. Опа. Кофе?
Nice trick you pulled back at the Haitian camp. Pretending Baka was holding you prisoner.
And I yelled you I did. It appears we both full of surprises.
Surprises.
Certainly does.
What can I do for you, Lincoln Clay?
What can I do?
I want you to help me kill Sal Marcano.
I see.
Anything you want here?
Let me see what you got. Jackie? What the hell? Why are you driving? Around in a truck. What happened to your store?
Government shut me down. They don't want niggas buying guns. Where are we gonna start shooting the hell out of white folks or some such?
Motherfuckers.
Tell me about it. Let me know if you see something you want. Move! Move! Watch out!
If any of y'all in the mood, I got a report of an armed colored boy in the hollow.
Hey there, young brother.
Officer requests assistance. All units. All units. Code 60. Officer injured on scene. If any of y'all in the mood, I got a report of an armed colored boy.
Бессмертный.